Today we are wrapping up the DIY ethereal space-themed birthday that we had for Jameson with part 2. We are making some shirts today and then just really putting the finishing touches on this thing. You will also get to see the birthday boy. Let's get right into it. So for shirts, I went on to Etsy and purchased a couple of SVG files. They were under $3 a piece, and this process is very simple. So once you've got your files, go into Design Space and just upload them in. Once you've got that on there, insert it into your new project, and we're gonna wanna take a measurement of the shirt to see how big we want this thing. I will also link a chart below that helped me kind of determine that, as well as placement. And when it comes to placement, folding your shirt in half and then ironing that line down the center is a really great little tip to help you center your design. Back into Cricut Design Space. Now that we've determined the size, let's go ahead and resize this image and hit Make It. Now the most important thing with HTV is to hit Mirror. That way it cuts it out so that you can flip it and iron it on, so that your words don't read backwards. So make sure that you do that. I have the Cricut Explore Air too, so I had my dial turned to custom and I went and found the Everyday Iron-On vinyl setting. We're gonna go ahead and get this mat loaded up. You wanna put your HTV shiny side down. I had trouble getting mine to stick to my mat even though it was a standard grip mat, so I just used some Scotch tape to tape it to my mat. Just make sure it's gonna be out of the way of your cuts. Now on to weeding, and this was my first time working with HTV. I was very impressed with how easy it was to weed and not have any lifts in the actual design part. So this was an easy process for me. A couple of tips for when you are weeding is it's nice to maybe keep your phone or just a picture of the design nearby so you know exactly what the negative space is that you want to take out. Sometimes it gets a little bit confusing with more complicated designs, and when you're weeding out these little tiny pieces, just make sure that you have them set far away from your HTV. If any little pieces get stuck on the clear part and then you go to iron it on, it will iron onto your shirt. So yeah, other than that, very simple process. Now we are on to placing the designs on the shirts, and as I said, that crease down the center that you made with the iron is very helpful in this process. I did still use my measuring tape just to make sure I had it as centered as possible. And then I used just parchment paper to put over it and use the iron on that. The other thing is I don't have an ironing board, so I put a towel underneath the shirt just to save my table. And once you have that done, we're gonna start peeling the design back. I was very careful in this process and went very slow. If the design were to lift at all, I would have just placed it back down and re-ironed over it again. So I think they turned out pretty good. Jameson's playing in the other room, so you'll have to excuse but the only thing is, if you can see, I don't know if I did it a little bit too long, but the vinyl got a little bit sheer. Like this white one is, I think, what it's normally supposed to look like. And then if you can see, the A next to it has some of that darker. I don't mind it. It doesn't bother me at all. It happened to Luke's too, you can probably tell. So I might have had the heat a little bit too high, held it on too long. I mean, there's a number of things. Using the iron, I feel like, was the part that made it confusing. If I were to do it again, I would buy one of those Cricut heat presses because it has a timer on it, it has exact temperatures, and I just think that makes it so much easier. So yeah, and next time I'll probably invest in one of those, but they turned out pretty cute, so I'm happy. All right, so what I like to do is kind of set up my table, do like a little mock table just with like my dishes, and write down what we're serving. So that way I can make sure I have enough serving trays. I actually had to go back out and buy these two. They were $8 a piece at Target, and I needed a cake stand. So that was a $20, it's huge. This is such a good deal for $20. I got these little guys for $5. They're just plastic, so you can wash them and reuse them though. They're pretty thick, you just can't put them in the dishwasher. And then I decided to use this serving tray just because it's so big for the favors. So I think that looks really cute. So yeah, now what I'm gonna do is take the lamp off, take this off, and start actually trying to decorate and somewhat set this up. And then once I kind of have a layout, I'll take a picture of it, and then I'm gonna pull these off and wash them before setting them up tomorrow. So for his cake, we just purchased box cake and made a couple boxes and made some homemade buttercream frosting and put that on there. It does not look the greatest. I will tell you, there's an art to it and I do not have the skills, but I did purchase these edible wafer paper planets off of Etsy. I'll make sure to link those, and the 2 topper, which I thought was really cute. And all you do with the little wafer paper planets is just put a little bit of frosting on them and stick them to the cake, which I think it turned out really cute. I am not a pro when it comes to making cakes, so I was pretty happy with the end result.
All the good times just begun. We know what we have.
All right, we're gonna wrap this thing up. We're putting the finishing touches on. We're gonna give you a glimpse at our sweet little 2-year-old boy with his cake, and that will be it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
You and I, we got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon, side by side and through. No limit to what we can do. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. You and I, we got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times,